Hello and welcome back to our HIP New World Order campaign. In our last episode we had a succession. Our mother, the Kaiserin Damiana the Just, has died of depression at the age of 57, so we have inherited as Kaiser Otto, who is an extremely talented character, and our succession has been fairly smooth. We have most of our faction problems taken care of, and it'll only get better from here as our prestige builds up and our long-range penalty, or our short-range penalty, or long-range bonus starts swinging in the right direction. We are still involved in this holy war down here, which we could end at any point, except for the fact that the top holding of the capital county here is occupied by a third party in a different war. And I think that means we would not gain control of it if we were to end the war now. So I think we'll just hold on for maybe another year or so and see if anything happens with that. Otherwise, I think I just have to get out of this war. And he does want out as well. We'll keep declining for now. We have been called into a war by Serbia against Croatia here, which is probably not something that we're going to need to actually pay much attention to. Seems like Serbia has things well in hand. We are allied, of course, by virtue of our brother, who is married non-matrilineally to the Queen, so any children they have will be of our dynasty and will hopefully inherit that country afterwards. Keep declining. We have a new Margrave of Baden, who is relatively happy with us. Okay. No problems there. And we have no problems with our elective succession. Let's just check. Yep. People are supporting our chosen heir by a pretty decent margin, so we should be fine. Same in the kingdom. A daughter was born to our nephew. Okay. Ooh, and there's a pretty large army of the Bulgarian band over here now. So maybe something will happen in this war. Now only at 82% in favor of the Sultan. Unfortunately, it would be better for us if the Bulgarian band did not have a huge army in the area, because it's probably going to take a while for them to win, if that's indeed how it's going to go. Anyway, the Caliph Adnan, Sultan of Africa and Syria here, has declared war on us with his 18,000 troops. It seems like a strange move, but okay. Just to check on our levy, we have about 130,000 that we haven't even raised, and we have over 40,000 currently raised and in the area here where we can fight this war. He's declared for this county, I guess. Same as before. Well, I guess we'll be able to divert some troops from down here to deal with this without too much trouble. Seems like our previous plan to try and herd the army from the Hasbaids into the capital so they could siege the holding back is not going to work, so there's no reason to keep our armies in that configuration. If the Bulgarian band wins, though, are we going to lose some of this land? Invasion of Miser, I think they would get the whole kingdom. So actually, I think it's in our best interests to just end this war right now and deal with not having that one holding, and then we'll take it from the Bulgarian band later. Assuming that they win and take the whole kingdom. Which I think is what's going to happen. Okay then. So yes, we didn't get the top holding, but we have the lower holdings. And we do want to give all of these counties to our sister here, the queen, because she's going to be eventually the queen of the whole kingdom here. By queen, I of course meant countess. So we'll just grant her the counties, and of course remember to click the include lower titles button, and she can give them out however she chooses. This one. And is that all? Yes. So, oh yes, we've ended up with all of these lower holdings underneath us as well. Well, for these ones we'll just grant them to random characters and hold on to them as vassals for the moment, since they don't count towards our vassal limit or anything. Alright, well that frees up our other troops as well to go and fight this war. I guess we'll march a couple of armies down the coast here. Hopefully they can make it through without taking much or any attrition. As somebody else has been called in, okay. This war we fight has already cost many lives and many more will die. Can I really say that I enjoy war? We can say yes and maybe lose the trait kind. Or just say no. I guess we'll say no. Okay, so we have those two armies on the way. This one can... I suppose we'll send it up in this direction as well. Try not to have them end up in the same county and take some unnecessary attrition. And if possible, I'd like to avoid the county that this army is in, because I'm pretty sure we would take attrition if we went through there. And same deal for you, please. It may take them a while to get where they're going, but we should be okay. And I didn't actually mean to attack his army in there, but I suppose we'll be able to reinforce and make sure that we win it. In fact, I think we're already on our way to reinforce. Won a little battle in there too, that's good. Fortunately, we did not have leaders in charge. Two of our flanks. The good news though is that the Duke of Burgundy is the one leader that is in charge, so maybe he'll die. My son Dietmar, make sure everyone gets exactly the same amount of whatever sweets the cook gives the children. We'll definitely have him become just, that's fine by me. And Serbia won their war, not unexpectedly. We won that battle. Gets us to 22% war score. They do have some troops landing here, but, oh, it's 5,000, okay. Well, I think we'll be okay in that battle. They started at low morale because they just came off some boats. And our follow-up battle that we're fighting against the other retreating army is probably going to go fine too. We're up to 37%. We can figure out where he's retreating to. Probably follow. It's Becca. And we'll send the slightly smaller army that's at full morale to go and intercept him. Possibly even get there first. My nephew asked me for a fief of his own to govern. We'll mention a church career. So this is not the best battle that we've crossed a river into mountains. We're going to be just fine though. You improve the opinion of the Pope. And in fact you can probably stop doing that and come down here and try and convert some of this land that we just acquired. That would be good. Let's see how this army, or this war with the Bulgarian band is going. They've pulled it back to 52%, so they probably are going to win if they still have this big army over here. Or is this the army? Anyway, I think they have a larger army than the Hasbaids do, so seems pretty likely that they'll win. And we'll be fighting them for the land down here, that's okay. I think we'll still be able to do holy wars. Are they Orthodox? See if I can find them here. Is the war over? Apparently it is, okay. And no truce. Maybe it ended inconclusively or something. Well, I guess that's okay too. Now I sort of wish I had waited. If I had known it was going to end. It ended in a white peace, okay. They are Orthodox, not that it matters, but there we go. So, I guess we'll get these armies into position to siege. We have sieges started over here as well. We could call in Jerusalem to help out maybe, but I don't think that's going to be necessary. But once we get out of this war, I think we'll grant independence to Antioch. And let them make their own way in the world. We'll protect them from this one last war. And of course we'll protect them from future wars as well. But only as an ally. We have a new Duke of Limburg, okay. He is pretty happy with me. No problems there. No faction problems either. I guess we may as well bribe the grumpy old Duke of Burgundy. Make sure he doesn't cause us any problems for a while. Hopefully that will get him out of the faction. Can name him Cupbearer as well, so that should do it if not. A reasonably large army over here. Is this a direct participant? No, we're just hostile, so I guess we wouldn't get any war score from fighting them. We have a new vassal king of Flanders. Okay, he's extremely happy with me. Oh, I am defending against foreigners right now, that's right. So that will be artificially inflating everyone's opinion. But we want a siege over here. We should start getting some over here pretty soon as well. And we'll probably be getting ticking war score for controlling the war goal. Which we are. Between all of those, we should be able to get this one pretty quickly, and we have been attacked over here. Let's see how long it would take us to get reinforcements over. Let's say half of this stack. Actually, not very long. Okay, let's go. Make sure we win this. That wasn't even one of the participants in the war, so I don't think we got any war score from that. That's fine though, we maintained both of our sieges, didn't lose too many troops. Delicacies from the far west. War and disease are not the only things the Aztec have brought with them from Kemanahuac, their distant homeland. Their diet includes several strange plants that are supposedly edible, and many of these are now enjoyed as exotic delicacies in courts across Europe and the Middle East. After trading with Aztec merchants, enterprising farmers have sowed their fields with the seeds of a plant called potato, while others experiment with tomatoes and maize. Many nobles, however, have become enamored with a sweet drink called chocolate, made of the beans of the cacao tree, or cacoa tree. A passing fad, it will never catch on. Who has heard of these strange, exotic goods? Okay, our castle has finished construction in Hessen, which we will obviously keep. And let's build a keep, why not? Or maybe we'll build a castle town first. Still only at 10 of 14 of our domain limits, so we can build another castle in there at some point, but I think we'll hold on to our money for the moment. Our king sends word of enemy courtiers found. We'll put them in the dungeons. And release the prisoners there. We don't have any important prisoners in our dungeon, so we can ransom everybody. Or at least ransom everybody that is covered by the ransom all prisoners button, which is a fraction of the actual prisoners we have. And we have a peasant revolt. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Only about 5,000 of them. In fact, quite likely our vassals will be able to deal with this themselves. Though I'm not really seeing very big armies, that's barely enough. Okay, we'll raise a couple of liege levies in this area. Should give us plenty of troops to deal with this. And we are winning more sieges. Already up to 80%, so we'll be able to get this war over with pretty quickly. Keep has been built in Mulhausen. Alright, that was our other upgrades. And our vassal, the queen here, wants to marry our kinswoman to our brother. Oh, well, I don't know. They're probably not. Closely related, so I guess it's okay. I don't think we have any particular plans for our brother either. He is a leper, of course. I guess we'll accept. We'll release the prisoners there and take some new ones. We'll wait for our morale to improve a bit here. And of course for the game to autosave. And we're probably crossing a river here and we don't have good commanders. Well, we may as well at least get good commanders in charge. I will lead this myself because I think we need to lead battles to actually fulfill our ambition here. And I guess we're the best commander in the realm. or among them. Although it is a risk, of course. You wish to intercede on behalf of one of my prisoners. Really, a show of mercy would please all of your vassals. We'll diplomatically explain why we cannot. And you are probably not a heretic, I'm sure. And we didn't actually manage to catch the peasant revolt. Alright, well, we'll have to take care of it in the next episode, because we are out of time for this one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.